Hello and welcome to Caravan Salon 2021. This is the 2022 range from Westfalia, and in front of me I have got a small camper van. It's 541 centimeters in length. It costs 62,000 euros, the Westfalia Amundsen. And to give you a bit more details on it, so it's 62,000, as it was just under. Starts off actually at 43,000. They say that this is a special price for the trade fair. That's a load of nonsense. I'm sure they'd say the same for everything. Fresh water and grey water tanks, both 100 litres. 2.8 kilo is the gas bottle, and it will have diesel heating, so you don't really need a enormous gas thing. As it says here, the diesel heating is now standard. So there you have it, diesel Heizung serienmäßig, and right, 541 centimeters. So that's the number we have to remember. It's a small camper van, so it's got quite a lot of facilities to it. Widthwise bed. That's your wardrobe. It's that bar up there. I had the same idea in mind. Today I got a question on a live. Has anybody ever, any manufacturer ever followed one of your ideas? And seeing as I put the bar in before anybody else did, as far as I'm aware, I wonder if anybody else started copying the bar. Having said that, my experience with the bar is that it's not particularly useful. And the problem with the bar is, and I'll demonstrate this now to you, it's the distance between the bar and the bed. And by the time you got something on a hanger, and shirts even are already sort of the bottom bit's hanging down there. Admittedly, it's probably the bit stuck in your trousers, so you can't really see, but it doesn't really work for me. But anyway, it's probably in a tiny van like this, the bar isn't such a bad idea. And but with a tiny van, one thing you do want to have, of course, in any van, tiny or untiny, is this. This is an extremely important room, in my opinion, but not in the opinion of many camper van manufacturers, because they seem to think that a toilet and a shower is not necessary. Why are vans sold without toilets and showers? The reason is, it's because the manufacturers think that they can get away with it, not putting it in. And so that's what they do, they don't put it in. And because people don't watch videos such as mine, telling with people with experience, it doesn't have to be mine, other people do the same sort of thing. And anyway, so they don't put them in. Anyway, bathroom, this is a nice feature, something like that, to hang your stuff up on. I think that's great. And particularly you can you can wash your socks or something like that, and they'll be dry in about a week later. And yeah, I think that's really good. Now, what do I like about this van? Well, the number one thing I like about this van is the size. 541 centimeters. It's a small van, and it's got everything, right? So that's what I like about it. The shower room is really good, as you could see as I was measuring myself in there. That's really good. This vehicle here is, I think it's on a automatic gearbox. It's got this storage up here in the bulwark. I always want as much storage as, but I suppose even in this case I don't normally like storage up here. But see here, we've got the table goes up here. There's the table. Let's see if I can lift the whole thing up. I can't lift it up. It's been, but you can see it anyway. There's the table. I take the table out when the vehicle is in motion, and a stalk of the table, I presume, goes somewhere around here, and it fits onto that bar there. Plenty, I think, of storage for a van of this nature. There you are. This thing's been broken. It sort of come off in my hand, so it can't have been me. It did it. Oh dear, I put it back. But anyway, see, things do get broken in events like this. I don't know what that is. Oh, awesome. Oh, I didn't know. I thought it was around there. Great. So 541 centimeters. You can park it almost as easily as you can a car. So that is a good option. Now the problem is, of course, it's the price. It's pretty expensive, but it's a Westfalia, so you're paying for the Westfalia model. It's quality manufacturer. And now look at all that space you got here as well. Look at all that. Gross size. German. Big flexible storage room. So a garage, I think we'd say in English. Good, eh? Look at all this. And the bed also goes up like that. Pretty nice. So I think that's a good option for a camper van. Yeah, I'll take and show you one or two others whilst I'm here. And this is the Columbus 601D. That was the Amundsen we just saw. So 601 tells you that it's going to be 599 centimeters. In fact, it's actually 6 meters exactly. That's, well, just a tiny fraction of a millimeter under. And this thing is going to cost 85,000 euros. That's right, 85. That's an 8, a 5, a comma, and 3 zeros. This one it's a longer vehicle, 6 meters. Being a longer vehicle, it's going to have more space for other things, such as, well, it's got a lovely washroom, slightly bigger, I think, than the other one. It's also got here more space here around the table which has been put away. The options taken here because it's pretty expensive. You've got this wonderful panoramic skylights. Wonderful panoramic side in the side and a wonderful panoramic skylight in the roof. It looks really nice. Automatic gearbox again. It looks lovely, really. It's just a 6 meter version, but wow, that price. It's going to be some time before you get one of these on the second-hand market as well. All vans these days, incidentally, didn't mention this in the other van, but they all come with this. That is standard for every van manufacturer. It wasn't, but it is now. Here we'll have a quick look at this other Amundsen here. I'll have to have a look around the back because there's somebody in there, and as there's somebody in there, we won't be able to go in. This one here, 600D, so it's a 600 meter van, 60,000 euros, and there's a look at it from the back. Nice colour as well. Here's another Amundsen, but that's being tried out. Ladies trying it out for length, and the point of trying something out for length is you want to make sure you're absolutely comfortable with the size of the vehicle. Very important. So anyway, so I'll come back to this one here, 541 centimeter long Amundsen camper van, and so I hope you found that of interest, and thanks very much for watching, and lots more videos on my site about motorhomes and camper vans. All the best from Düsseldorf.